Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Thanks for coming back as always. I appreciate it. Really hope you're having a wonderful day or night. And welcome back to my channel as always. I'm Deluxe. Alright, let's do another Transformer review. Yeah. Alright, today I'll be taking a look at the Studio Series number 70. This is B-127, also known as Bumblebee in his Cybertronian mode. There you go. There you go. Looks good. And the back looks good as well. And he transforms in 20 steps. Alright, awesome sauce. So let's just get right to it. That's what you came for. Yeah. Alright, there's B-127 in his alt mode, also known as Bumblebee. This was in the Bumblebee movie. And like all Studio Series, he comes with a little background, and that is on Cybertron. You know, the first 10 minutes were probably one of the best parts of the movie and everything. Really awesome. But there it is. If you have room, you can store it like that, or, you know, display it like that. I think it looks good. But it's a great picture of Cybertron and everything. So there you go. Put that over here somewhere. And then move him back over here. And we'll take a look at him. Alright, let's take a look at the alt mode of B-127 Bumblebee. And I love it. It's the best mode. I mean, I love it. Cliff Jumper was not very good, but the car mode was excellent. It just screams Cybertron. I love it so much. You know, it's really slick. Just looks fast and everything. So this part right here and over here, all that stuff is painted. You got the paint black right here. All this is painted right here. You got the nice gunmetal in there. Looks really good. And the rims are painted yellow too a little bit. That's nicely done. Now, you know, this is not as bad as Sunstreaker, but the yellow kind of matches. It kind of blends okay. It still doesn't match up perfectly, but it's not as bad as Sunstreaker. You can tell this is plastic, and it's real shiny plastic and everything. Love this strip of yellow right down there on the window and everything. Looks really good. A little transparent, kind of smoky too as well, but looks really good. That's painted. See that stuff, you know, that's, you know, plastic right there. And on the back, got some nice sculpt work in there. Looks really good. Around here, underneath, you got the robots part piece. Now that the gun does store under there, so that's pretty good. I'll show y'all that when I transform and everything. Now, this piece right here, now this is all translucent plastic. It's just paint over and everything. So, trying to get this out when you're trying to transform it is a pain, but if you push it all the way down, it just, whenever I push it all the way down, it takes forever. I had to get a little tool just try to pop that up, because you have to pop that up to transform and everything. So it's not all the way down. It's close enough, but yeah, that's a shame, because I just don't want to break that. There's two little pegs right there that plug into there. I don't want to break it or anything like that. But yeah, this is a beautiful car mode. Like I said, I'm going to display it with that, because the bot mode is kind of but I'll show you that in a minute. But there you go. There is the alt mode for B-127 Bumblebee. And there you go. There he is next to Cliff Jumper, the original Studio Series. And there you go. You can tell there's the window is a little more translucent. This one's got a little smoky effect to it. But there you go. And it's mainly just a straight repaint. Has a different head sculpt in alt mode, and I'll show you that. But yeah, it's just a basic repaint for this, which that's what it usually does with the Cliff Jumper and Bumblebee. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful car mode. I love it. Like I said, I'm going to display them both like that. So there you go. Comparisons. Cropagonics, crappy toilet paper, and some Care Bears. Scale. Alright, transformation time. Alright, so I've already popped open the thing. I've already transformed it before, so I'm going to get the gun out as well. I'll show you this little gun. It's nice. Gunmetal silver right here for paint, and then you got silver right here, like a metallic silver. Nice sculpt work in there, and it will go over his hand and everything. So nicely done. Painted the weapon. That's good. All right. See if I can try to remember how to do this. Okay, so take that, and then you want to untab these right here. Okay. And then I'll tab that, and that will go like that. Okay, so tab the legs.
pull these apart. Like I said, see there's translucent right here, and they will go into right there. Like I said, if you push them all the way down, it's kind of hard to get them out, and I don't want to break them or anything like that. There's that. Okay, move the feet down, and then move these around, and move this down like there. If I can move this out of the way. And then do the same thing over here. Come on. Work with me. Golly. There we go. And then this will flip over that. And bring this down. Right here. The legs are all just screwed, just like the cliff jumper one. It's just all trash for the legs. Move this down. All right, and then flip up the head like that. Move these. Now you want to take this backpack and this thing's going to tab right into there. And then put this, and these two right here, I'm going to tap into those holes right there. And that will solidify the back. Now you open up these right here. Move this back there, and this is going to tab into the chest. Solidify that. And then move the arms. Move the arms, and then it's got there, like that, and it doesn't tab in there just like the cliff jumper one. Then you want to take the feet, move these down, like that, and there you go. That is basically how you transform Bumblebee B-127. Let me clean them up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright, let's just take a quick look over Bumblebee, or B-127. There he is holding his weapon. So it kind of covers his hand. So that's pretty cool. I like the weapon. Nice head sculpt. Love the B effect. You got the nice Autobot symbol paint right there for the eyes. And right there for the, cheek, whatever. You got some black paint. But it's a nice head sculpt. Looks really good. Got the little ears back there. Looks good. You got the front and the chest right here. Nice paint right there. Kind of looks like a bee on his front chest as well. Now what's really cool is, back here, they painted this, like on the cliff jumper, it was just plastic, but they painted this gunmetal right here so you can see some nice sculpt work throughout right there and on that side, and that's a nice little touch. Like I said, cliff jumper, you just like red plastic, but they were able to put some paint right there and it looks really good. And nice crotch area and everything, and the thighs and everything. Got some nice sculpt work. Paint, gunmetal. This kind of like a gray plastic, but then they painted this like a gunmetal. Show off a little bit. Nicely done. The arms look good. This is painted yellow right here. Down the feet. Now this is where, yeah, it just like the cliff jumper, this don't peg in. It don't stay like that. And if you move the legs, these things will pop out and everything. They don't tab in anywhere, really, to be honest. And it's just a mess. I hate the legs. But there it is. Then the feet, you got some nice paint. They're painted right here. Then you got the gunmetal silver right here, and right there on the bottom of the feet. You can see that's translucent, so it's nicely painted. And then you got some paint right here as well too. In the back, you got a big, big old backpack. Well, most of the car is folded up back there and everything. But it's kind of clean, but it sticks out quite a bit. If there was a way to take this part off, it'd be really, really clean. But I think it's just with a pin, you'd have to pop it out. I don't want to do that. And you got the back right here. You know, that's just like a cluster back there, but I like how the tires fill in this gap and everything, so that's not bad. Well, there you go. There's a look at Bumblebee a little bit. We'll go over articulation. Man, those legs, golly, they just won't stay tabbed in at all. All right, articulation. The head looks down quite a bit, and you can look up. Now, you can look up a lot just because of transformation, but it breaks up the sculpt. But he can look up quite a bit. Side to side, no, a little attitude, not much, but so I do like the head sculpt. It is a nice head sculpt. Like I said, you got paint and everything right here. I love that they painted that. Arm up to there. You can't go all the way around. You got to manipulate around there. 90 degrees for the elbow bend, a little more maybe. Bicep swivel, and nothing for the hands, and it's just a, you know, where you put the weapon in. He does have a waist swivel, so that's good. Van Damme, quite a bit, yeah, almost. I'll give it to him. Kick up, not much back. You can get a little bit, but you know, the backpack gets in the way. Thigh swivel looks real good. Like I said, I love that paint right there. Shows some sculpt work off. That's good. If you move the stuff out of the way, you can get 90 degrees for the knee bend. But like I said, this stuff just flops around and everything. It's just a mess. All right, with the feet, tons of articulation. Toe tilt down, up, nice rocker. You can move it up and around like that. So it's good articulation. You know, for a deluxe, like I said, you know, lately the deluxes have been lackluster on the articulation, but this one is pretty good articulated, and that's about it. So there you go. That is articulation for B-127. You're gonna stand up. There you go. And there he is next to Cliff Jumper. And like I said, it's a basic repaint. The only thing difference is the head sculpt. So as you can tell, got a Bumblebee. I think it looks better on Bumblebee, but there's a difference in the head sculpts. That's about it. Everything else is the same. The legs are all jacked up and big old backpack. There you go, comparisons. And real quick, there is Starscream from the Bumblebee movie. There's Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, and then you got his wave mate. There's a Dino for a little scale reference, and he's a little small. Scale. Crappy Gonnets, crappy toilet paper, Care Bears, and Squeaks for more scale. Alright folks, let's talk about some Studio Series B-127, also known as Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie. I like them. It's fine. I love the alt mode. It's great. That's what I'm going to display them in. That's what I said before. It just looks so freaking nice. That Cybertronian car mode looks so sleek and just looks really fast. I love it. Love it in the red. I love it in the yellow. So yeah, I'm definitely loving the alt mode. Transformation's easy, shouldn't be too hard to find, you know, to figure it out and everything. Just be careful with the top of it. Like I said, it is translucent plastic. When you start bending the, you know, bending and everything, don't want to break anything or breaking the hinges, all that stuff. So just be careful, but it's easy transformation. All right, the bot mode. Now this is where it kind of falls and everything. Like I said, the legs from the knee up, knee up to the head, it's fine. I love it. I love that they painted the, underneath the chest and everything to give it the details and everything. It really pops and everything. But it's just the legs, man. They just, nothing tabs in right, and just really when you're trying to move it around everything just pops, around everything, just floppy mess and everything. Oh, it just that really just bothers me. But it's not that bad of a bot. If they just would fix the legs, it would be awesome. The paint is really good. Like I said, they have a lot of yellow paint. It's really nice and everything. The sculpt work is good. I like the head sculpt and everything. The articulation, really good too. Has a waist swivel. The feet has tons of articulation. Really can get them some good poses. So yeah, everything is just good. It's just the legs ruin it. Everything just, it's not fun. If it's just standing there, it looks fine. You can, kind of, put everything together. But once you start manipulating everything, it just starts coming unhinged and everything. It's just like, whatever. But overall, it does have a little backpack. That, it's fine. But overall, it's not that bad. It's just the legs. Now, like I said, I love the alt mode. That's what it's going to be in. I recommend it. I like it in yellow, and I like it in red as well. I mean, whichever one you want to get, it's just a different head sculpt. Both head sculpts will look nice. They're pretty good as well. But I recommend this. I would get this if you could just deal with the legs.
All right, let's get on the floor, do some floor time. Won't you join me? Be my neighbor. All right, all right, all right. So yeah, this would be a freaking awesome bot. I mean, the articulation, the paint, they painted the weapon. I didn't mention that during my final thoughts, but man, silver and gunmetal for that. They painted the inner thighs right here to show some, sculpt work and everything. It's really good, but it's just the legs. And like I said, if you pose it on the, on your shelf, you don't mess around with it, it looks fine. I mean, it looks really good. It's a fun bot. It's just the legs just really bothers me and everything. The backpack, it is pretty big, but like I said, I think if you could take that pin out, I think you could take this little part off and everything. It would clean up a lot better. But overall, like I said, the head sculpt looks really good. Transformation's easy. The alt mode I love. It's a beautiful alt mode. So I do recommend it. I think it's a good bot. It's just those legs and everything. So other than that, it's fine. So that was my review over the Studio Series B-127. Hope you liked it. Hit me with some likes, shares, favorites, and Care Bears. Go down and hit that sub button for me. It really helps out the channel. I'm almost at 5,000 subs. Really helps. I really appreciate that. I'm so grateful. Really am. And I guess I'll see you on the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. Hell Hasbro. And good night, folks. See? Not bad. Look at that head sculpt. Look at all the paint. Looks good. Look at that face on the chest.